In this video, we're going to share the 5 pros and the 5 cons to the still growing community of Estrella Mountain Ranch. It's a hidden gem located in the Southwest Valley, and maybe you can figure out if this unique community is right for you and your family. Stay tuned. What's going on, everyone? It's Ryan Meeks with Escape to Arizona. This channel is all about helping people like you
Don't mess with me, I'm one crazy moofoo.
relocate to the great state of Arizona. And on my channel, you'll find videos on almost every location in the valley. And if you don't, just shoot me a message and let me know where you'd like me to go next. This is one of our first videos of our 5 pros, 5 cons series, and if you find that I missed a pro or a con, just comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you need any assistance relocating to the valley, I just happen to be a realtor and I'd be happy to help you. My information is below. If you're not familiar with Estrella, it has a population of about 50,000 and it's located on the west side of Estrella Mountain Regional Park. One of the things I loved about Estrella Mountain Ranch, I've visited a few times, I've shown some homes in there, is that it's got the look of Ahwatukee, it's got the look of Scottsdale, the rolling hills, but it's got the amenities of Eastmark. There are a lot of family-friendly activities here. If you go up to North Scottsdale, you're gonna find that maybe you can't afford to live in some of the areas with the nice rolling hills, the beautiful views. However, if you come down to Estrella Mountain Regional Park and Estrella Mountain Ranch, you'll see, just looking to the east, looking to the west, looking to the south, you really have those rolling hills. And within the community as well, there are little mountain ranges that you can hike and just some really beautiful topography, some beautiful landscaping that you're really not gonna find anywhere else. So I like to say it's kind of that Ahwatukee look with the Eastmark amenity feel. Which leads me into my first pro, and that is the access to the openness of the Sonoran Desert at Estrella Mountain Regional Park. The views here are absolutely amazing. They're unlike anything in the East Valley, and that's why people choose to move here. Estrella is very close to this mountain, which offers literally million-dollar views with the rolling hills and the beautiful landscape. So what can you do here at Estrella Mountain Regional Park? Well, you can go biking, camping, fishing at the Gila River, golfing at Tres Rios Golf Course, and there's 33 miles of trails for hiking, mountain biking, or horseback riding. You can even get a trail brochure that categorizes the trail difficulty from the park office here. The trails range from about 2 miles upwards to 9 miles, and of course, you're gonna have some easy trails, you're gonna have some hard trails. But try the 2.5 baseline trail for something easy, and if you're looking for an all-day hike, the Peterson Trail is about 9 miles and should make for a pretty interesting day. My family and I have been to this park, and it's much like Santan Regional Park. It's got some trails for smaller children that are pretty easy to navigate with not a whole lot of elevation changes. So beyond the obvious, I just went over, the park also has 9 ramadas. It's got a large amphitheater with seating for hundreds. And it could be reserved for your fun festival. I'm picturing an EDM concert in the winter maybe. Might be fun. There's also a lighted rodeo arena called Estrella Park Rodeo Arena. Now that pro, I just went over, had like 10 pros in it, right? So let's talk about a con, and that's what everyone asks me about this location, and that is the location. Now some people like being isolated a bit, some don't. It's really not too busy in Estrella as it sits in a location that's really only accessible by the north section and about 3 different streets. You could come up through the south, but my guess is that most visitors won't be coming through that route because it's just not very often traveled. Since there's really nothing to the south and there's mountains to the east, you feel a bit isolated in Estrella, and depending on your comfort level, it may deter you from living here. Getting to the I-10 to get around the valley is going to take about 20 to 30 minutes, depending upon where you live in Estrella. But on the flip side, it's better than living next to an expressway, right? Luckily, you're actually not far from the sportive events of the West Valley. The Westgate Entertainment District is only about 30 minutes away. Here you can check out the Phoenix Coyotes, you can watch the Arizona Cardinals, and you can shop till you drop at all the fun stores. It's got a ton of restaurants too. It's a great place to hang out, and it takes more than a few visits to actually get sick of the Westgate Entertainment Complex. Travel another 45 minutes, you'll hit Lake Pleasant for some fun boating, kayaking, and well, you get the message. So the entire West Valley is really at your fingertips. Pro number 2, Estrella Mountain has a boatload of amenities. And I talk about amenities because amenities really breed conversation. They breed fun, entertainment among its residents. They're great for entertaining not only your family, but also your visiting guests. Presidio's the first of 3 clubs. It offers easy access to a gym, fitness classes, swimming, and it's even got a cantina which serves some Mexican food and some nice drinks. All that includes a 650 square foot patio overlooking the pool. Inside Presidio, there's a 3,400 square foot fitness center that should turn you into a stud or a studette. The swim area here has a 3,435 square foot heated pool, and it's got a splash pad as well. Presidio's awesome, and we're not done. Estrella features another older yet just as snazzy club for its residents called the Star Point Residence Club, and I personally like this club a bit better. It felt a bit busier when I was there, and the pool's definitely more of a hit. It's got a nautical theme inside, it's got some huge back windows facing the beautiful North Lake, and it's got a 3,000 square foot fitness center which overlooks the 12,000 square foot community pool. This pool has a splash pad and it's got 2 water slides. I'm a huge fan of water slides for kids. It keeps them pretty busy, more so than just a pool. It keeps them running up and down the stairs, and it tires them out. There's also a youth center here for kids ages 10 and up. It's got pool, ping pong, foosball, air hockey, computers, and actual arcade video games. It's fun even if you're older. Lakeside Grill is the restaurant located within Star Point. You can get anything from a filet to a salad to a burger, and obviously it has a touch of seafood in there. For drinks, they have a specialty cocktail menu featuring beachy drinks like a Star Point Sunset and classics like margaritas, martinis, mimosas, and Bloody Marys. They're definitely on the M kick there. I got a Bloody Mary, it was awesome, and it was only $10. All these other places charge like 12 or 13, so that was a good deal. There's also a golf course for those of you that would love not 1 but 2 golf courses in your backyard. It's appropriately named Golf Club of Estrella, and this particular one is managed by Troon Golf, which manages the top golf courses in Arizona, so you know you're going to get first-class treatment. It's an 18-hole Nicklaus-designed golf course, which is consistently rated by Golf Week magazine as one of the top 20 courses in Arizona. The only thing I didn't like about the golf course is that when you were served food here, you kind of had to go up to like a little self-service station, and the food really wasn't that great. It wasn't what I expected it to be for a golf club. But you do have the Lakeside Grill, which has awesome food, and Presidio's has the cantina, which I didn't have the food there, but it looked pretty good. So con number 2, the schools don't have the greatest ratings. I'd love to sit here and brag about them, but on the great school rating, when you go to greatschool.com, look up their ratings, the high school is only a 5. In my experience, however, with the different communities, I've noticed that in areas with decent elementary schools, you might have high schools with lower ratings. And at the end of the day, I feel that parenting is really what's going to get your child ahead. And obviously, you know, I still personally would deter from staying in a school district that had a great school rating of 5, but if you can deal with that, there's definitely some great options here at Estrella Mountain Ranch. So there's Estrella Mountain Elementary in the northern section, there's We Star Elementary in the south, and unfortunately there's really no charter school options, leaving you with the default choices. So pro number 3 is Goodyear Ballpark. If you're from Ohio, this is going to be great for you. It's going to be an added benefit because the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds play ball here. So spring training here is quite the festival, and if you don't like those teams, you can always root for the visitors when they come into play. In addition to spring training, Goodyear Ballpark also hosts a variety of events during the year. Con number 3 is fewer job opportunities. With living in a remote location, there's going to be very few job opportunities for teens and a few for adults. Downtown Phoenix is, however, only a 40-minute drive, and the tech hub of Tempe is only about 10 minutes further. Pro number 4, Yacht Club. Who doesn't love a good yacht club? With 72 acres of lakes, there's plenty of kayaking, paddle boarding, paddle boating, canoeing, and you can even rent a sailboat for the day, as long as you pass their free sailing course offered by the club. Residents are allowed to check out 2 boats at any time. How are you going to maneuver 2 boats? Good question. Get a friend, a date, or ask someone on the lake if they'd like to hang out. This is pretty cool because there's a lot of lake communities I've been to out there, and this is the only one I've come across that will actually let you take a small sailboat out on it. Val Vista Lakes has some kayaks that are a little bit older that you could take out there, but this is nice because you could take out an actual sailboat. It makes living in a lake community a little bit more fun, doesn't it? Which leads us to our fourth con, and that is the traffic on the I-10. Now, if you're coming from Illinois or California, especially California where the traffic is absolutely horrendous, you're probably not going to be too fazed by the I-10 heading east or heading out west. But there is a bit of traffic here during rush hour, and it's honestly my least favorite interstate to travel on. So pro number 5, I'm running out of pros, so I'm just going to put these two together. Estrella is still building out the community, so it's nice to have the option of either a new build or an older resale home. Toll Brothers is even building some family-friendly homes here in its new community, which is called Beacon. In addition, they're also building out the Cantamia neighborhood, which is a 55-plus gated community, and it's got a boatload of amenities, and it has the third clubhouse here, and it's got a pool, it's got everything you could want, activities for older folks, all that fun stuff in a 55-plus community. Additionally, if you wanted to purchase land and build a custom home, you can do so on the east side of the main street that runs through Estrella Parkway. It's got land here available for purchase. So con number 5, there's no major hospitals. And I know I'm digging pretty deep to find another con here, but it's kind of a big deal when you have a 55-plus community and no major hospitals nearby. Banner does have a location here, however, it's not open 24 hours. It's not a real hospital. There is an urgent care located here, but don't expect the doctors here to perform any life-saving surgeries. Estrella Mountain is truly an awesome community, but make sure it's the right fit for you. It's definitely a bit isolated, and the feelings you get from this will be the deciding factor, in my opinion, whether or not you'll be calling this home. Hey, thanks for watching. For more videos on escaping to Arizona, just click that subscribe button to stay in the loop.